Watch this. Upgrade configured. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
The smell of sin. I shall be the judge.
Let's play for a while. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Still in denial? By the will of the 10 Lords, the 10 Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Let's be friends. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer? What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Recount.
Seize the moment! Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
This is serious. I shall be the judge.
Seize the moment. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! 1,000 wonders to raise your... Fight as one!
Well, 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 what do we have here? It's another episode of Honkai Star Rail. I'm excited, everybody. We're gonna be continuing with the main quest today.
Will of the 10
Oh,
Lords,
I'm
the
so
10
ready.
decree, hereby ordained.
Is the Jewel Hammer girl Velka? No, she's not Screech. Hey, Xavier, howdy. Nardi's also in the chat. Good to see you. I have so many things to say about Gelmir, not gonna lie. Yeah, I could definitely sympathize. How is my Godfrey / Earthshaker clips? I haven't had the chance to actually look at them yet. Xavier, I literally collapsed on my bed after stream last night. The worst part was I didn't even get a good sleep because I woke up in the middle of it. I'm hoping that after stream today, I'll collapse at an earlier hour and I'll be able to finally get back to a normal schedule. It has been a mess. That's taxes, though, for you. Anyway, I'm also showcasing here because before stream, I was able to finally get the 60k I wanted on my Pure Fiction run, so... Took long enough. This first half, though, was pretty rough, not gonna lie. I don't think I even met my high score, so I'll be honest. Definitely think I could have done better here. Loki, pulley bow and pulley crossbow can both be found at Gelmir. Yes, and? Yes, Nardi, and? What's the significance you're
I
thinking?
shall be the judge.
You should definitely prioritize rest over stupid video game lore. LOL. Listen. Listen. I have to get myself done. I'm way behind on my schedule.
Feeling spiffy?
I 100% should have had Crucible's End done like weeks ago at this point. The fact it's not done has been they're made by the same MF, Mathematical Genius to study the Golden Order. Yeah, and again, I'm not seeing the super significance that you're placing on this, Nardi.
Still in denial? Recount.
I mean, that much is, like, we know where the location is, and what I'm trying to ask about is, like, what's the significance that you're thinking in the location being there? Or are you just remarking the fact that they are there? Who the hell is it? I've seen some people suggest maybe Mikola.
The 10 Lords decree, hereby
which I don't think that's, you know, the craziest idea, but it could also just be a random hermit who decided to go to some remote village to do his studies. Don't forget to do your taxes. Oh, for sure. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if Hanya was the best choice here in terms of just getting the high score, but, you know, I ended up getting the points anyway with my other team, so.
Might as well beat it up before it attacks me.
Make a wish.
So it was good enough, I guess.
Found your weakness.
Honestly, I think the bigger deal was changing up my bonus, so instead of it being you get more points
Time to get vigilant.
based on shatter or anything like that when you use your skills, you just be able to make it where after you use your ult, you do more damage for a turn. I think that ended up just working better, more consistently for both sides.
Mind your manners.
Why would Miquella be in an active war zone? Well, presumably it wasn't in war zone back then, because Miquella hasn't been around since Gelmir became a war zone. That's for sure. Was this before the Halig Tree? Yes, this would have to be before Halig Tree.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Because Miquella's been part of the Halig Tree since it made significant growth, so he hasn't been in Gelmir, assuming he was ever there at all.
Mind your
For sure since then. And the events on Gelmir with Morgott are post-shattering, so after, either during or after Melania and Radahn's battle, so. Depends on how much you want to classify the idea of the final battle of the shattering being Melania and Radahn, right? Because there's still, like, skirmishes and stuff and going on, right? The shattering never really ended, honestly. It's just kind of been in a stalemate where there's no real significant progress by any of the parties, right?
Perhaps you still
So
do
that's where it's like, okay,
desire to
a
control
little
the
debatable.
An unknown exception.
The problem is the bow is found on a corpse in the watchtower of the first Gelmir camp, though. I don't see that as too much of an issue. Because the other interpretation would have to be, if it's not the actual person who made it, that it's people who are from Leyndell, who had that craftsman's work, go to Gelmir with the weapons, where, of course, they would end up dying in various places. Now, of course, that would have to argue then in terms of it's called, the... Oh, what's it called? The Hermit Village, right? Because I believe, if I recall correctly, that's where specifically one of the weapons is found,
I
right?
have
So
something for you.
that has to be accounted for. Don't know if that's the case. But we also find examples like the volcano, what was it? The volcano, no, not volcano, the jar cannon. That's another weapon in the volcano cave that is totally justifiable as, oh, okay, so there's this cave, that has, like, demi-humans and stuff living in it. And if I recall correctly, there's a camp that likely belonged to Leyndell soldiers before, the demi-humans, you know, fell upon them. So therefore, you can totally justify the idea of the Leyndell soldiers bringing the cannon up there as part of the battle. So, if you want, you can make the same case there for the crossbow and pulley. Heyo! Hey, I am good to see you. You should do a lore analysis of Genshin Impact. Oh, Screech, no. I am not interested in doing lore analysis out. FromSoft games take up enough of my time. Me doing a lore analysis for, like, something like Genshin, it would be so much catching up I would have to do. I don't have anything unique I can bring to the table, because I don't know Chinese, so, like, I'm not going to be able to add anything valuable there into the conversation. Like, I'm sure Genshin has a good enough lore community.
Time to say bye. Boom.
There's also, too, Kindred of Rot squatting in Seathwater Cave.
Limit.
Yes, there is, now that you mention it. I actually forgot about those guys, to be perfectly frank. Because I remember the Leyndell soldiers stationed
I have
outside and the whole camping in the initial sections. I completely forgot about the guys deeper inside. You know, JP, though, CN can't be that hard to learn. Oh, listen, I'm not going to be learning another language at my age. Not with the time that I have. They dropped the Kindred Exaltation. Yeah, that's not surprising. It'll take 10 years for him to finish FromSoft lore. That is the truth. Chinese is actually a hard language. Now, granted, I assume Screech is talking about it in the context of if you already know Japanese, Chinese is not that much harder to learn.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
I'll be honest, when I look at it, it does sort of, it doesn't look... Okay, it's a little complicated how to explain. When I randomly see, like, Chinese and stuff like that, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I can kind of read that, and then other times I'm like, oh my god, this is this nonsense to me. So that is a bit of a difference, depending on, like, the circumstances. But Chinese, like, vocally, like, it sounds like an alien language to me. Now, Korean looks like an alien language to me. I have no idea how to even begin reading Korean. But yeah, I'm not interested in learning another language at this point.
You won't get away.
There we go. Yeah, as you guys can see, I didn't get the 40k on this, of course, but I was able to just barely eke out the 60k, which made me happy. Similar to, like, English and French. Yeah, that I can imagine. That's probably a good comparison. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This was me deciding, like, when do I want to get this break? And I was like, okay, we'll do it like this with Himiko. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait until he gets the break again. Beautiful.
Cutting the net.
Now, unfortunately, no skill point here. This really sucked. 2 to 3 languages are enough to have knowledge of. I agree. 100%. Then she gets her follow-up again off because she didn't get it off before. I'm wondering how that's specifically coded, which caused it to have that delay after the first 2 times.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
There we go. Now this was unfortunate, losing Asta early. I was like, okay, I think we can get a break in here at least. Some people have 5 to 10 Screech. That just depends on the person, but...
What do you want to know?
I think I'll continue to Volcano Manor this evening. I was going to draw, but frankly, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now. I don't have the bandwidth to draw. Understandable, Nardi. Sometimes you need to do something else that'll get you out of your funk. I get that. We appreciate it. Damn, lost Himiko. Again, just very unfortunate. I would have preferred if we got, like, Kafka hit. But here we go. This is how I just barely eked it out. I was like, okay, gotta be very careful here. I was hoping to get the kill, but I was just short, which sucked. But ultimately, like I said, this ult did it for him. And there we go. That's the 60k. So I was very happy with that, chat. That was a toughie. Looking forward to Pure Fiction probably getting harder and harder now that we've gone through the first few versions where they're like, okay, here's the easy mode for newbies that are trying to get used to the mode. At least I assume that's what they're going for. They're doing a learning curve for it. At least you're not trying to learn Arabic. I actually am not familiar with the learning curve on Arabic, so I have no idea how easy or difficult that might be. It's easy to know if you learn Hebrew. Well, I don't know Hebrew, so. Alrighty. So today we are going to be, I think, finishing the main story because I'm pretty sure we're like leading up to a boss battle right now. And once the boss battle's done, I assume it's not going to be too much before the story like ends. But I guess we'll just see how it turns out because this has been a very long main quest. Now we're not going to start with the side quests or anything today. So whenever the main quest ends, I'm probably going to like go on for a few minutes to talk about the quest and then we're going to just like finish. I am not, yep, sorry, man. I am not interested in having a very long stream today. Just not happening. Learn every language? Yeah, no, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Okay, so we are about to move into this, so let's get ready.
I envy your close friendships.
Oh, okay.
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
Yeah, I think he said that last time, right? Alright. Now, last time with the main story and stuff, we got to talk, talk, quote-unquote. We had Aventurine talk to himself,
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught
Yeah.
with danger.
Need to actually start making
What?
progress in Japanese.
What's
Yeah,
trailblazing without a little danger?
you need to do it. You need to do it continuously. I am, especially with all the characters. It's just a lot to learn. So, the more you spread out your learning process, the better. Just do a little each day is my recommendation. All right. But yeah, so we had Aventurine talk to himself. It was a very depressing episode, but you know what? I'm really happy. I ended up liking Aventurine even more than I already did as a character, so I'm very impressed that Hoyo made him the unexpected, I don't want to say Black Horse, but the unexpected protagonist of this story. And now we're probably going to have to fight him and kill him. But let's see if his gambit pays off.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready?
All right, we're ready.
Let's waste no time and head to the theme park then.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Yang,
Oh?
why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words.
Fair enough.
But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you,
Okay.
if my meager strength is required.
Meager. Meager, she says. Aventurine seems to have waited for quite some time on the stage in the center of Clock Studios theme park. Join the crazed gambler for a perfect collaborative performance that will blow everyone in Penacony away. Uh-huh. We're gonna do this. This will be the team.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location.
Uh-huh.
That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
I don't know.
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Forced ourselves in here. That's cool. Oh, this music, though. Oh my.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsought guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
Here it comes.
Oh, I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
We're not here for any pageantry, just a... Mommy, look, I'm on TV! Okay. Oh, she hates me.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Drain's promise, nothing but a sham.
3?
3 homicides?
Yeah, I don't remember 3.
That's right, madam.
Oh.
The third one is about to happen right now, right here. In Clock Studios theme park. A truly grand death. You, and you.
Oh.
All of you are going to die. And it's all because of you, Mr. Stellaron.
Uh-huh.
You will become the personification of death.
Uh-huh. Is that thunder I'm hearing on your end, Loki? No, that's the game. You know you will die, but you die to star. You sure you're gonna survive this?
Oh, don't underestimate the preservation. The cornerstone of the Amber Lord will surely guide me. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you
Oh.
and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony. Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you.
Oh.
I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can.
Oh boy.
It's just another gamble.
He's bluffing, but he's gambling
I came
on
from
getting
the
killed.
wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me. The Golden Sands. But the sun could not kill me. And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck.
Uh-huh.
I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death?
Uh-huh.
Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams. Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to!
Uh-oh. Ooh.
The
You-
dice are cast.
Spear. That's rare.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, there's
ready to
there's
unveil
Sunday's
your
bird.
cards. The architect's flawed stone.
Oh, acknowledging it.
Of no value at all.
Oh, welp.
I'm putting down the bet.
Oh,
I'm taking the gamble.
he got the nat 20.
I'm claiming the win.
Oh. There it is.
Faith in the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord!
Shit.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
All right. Here we go.
Relax.
Nice.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Ow.
The threads of destiny aren't true. Again, the ill tidings
There we go.
manifest.
Oh, he resisted. Damn. We're gonna do this early.
There we go.
Boom. All right.
Stand still.
There we go. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Let's look
Stranger manners.
For
Good
sure.
times never last. Time to say bye.
Oh boy, music is really good. Oh.
They're not your pockets.
Okay, so everybody is basically stunned until Gwenithan does the play. Gotcha. Well, I have a skill point. Alright, chat. Am I feeling lucky? Well, I'm not. Well, very unlucky.
To know this time.
That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Everyone back again.
Uh-huh. Let's do this.
Relax.
Alright,
Don't come any closer.
let's go.
Aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
We're gonna do this early.
Come feast your eyes. It's never too early
You know the drill, chat!
for a
Happy New Year! Alright, here we go. Nice. Uh-huh. Oh, God! Alright, we do this.
Stand still.
Do we have to fight? You need strength.
There we go.
There we go.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
And then, will this be enough? Yeah, this should be enough, yeah. Phase 2!
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance, the potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
Why are there phases? Because it's a boss fight, That's how the bosses work. At least in turn-based games, most often than not.
Destiny aren't chosen.
Let's see. Alright. Let's try this.
All yours.
Relax.
Let's do this. There we go. This should be fine. Alright, should be good.
Prepare for some hard luck.
Oh, that takes away some energy. I just realized. Okay. Okay, we all go now.
The seal of ill fate descends.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Ah, this is awkward. This is awkward because I don't have her buff up. Well, I'm not winning this. Yeah, that. No way. It was,
Stand still.
okay, no, that's for Kafka. I was wondering if that actually counted for Ho Ho or not. All right. I don't know why it disappears when Gwenithan does her thing. It's a little weird that specifically Gwenithan causes all of Aventurine stuff to disappear. Nice. Oh, that's nice. But she lost. Okay. Come on, Ho Ho. Yep, that's an all or nothing. Well. No! Okay, no, that doesn't, that's not the one that causes trouble. Okay, we're good.
Waters lies an endless abyss.
Alright, we're good. We're good. We're solid.
Come feast your eye. It's never too early
We're gonna do this early
for a
now.
happy new year.
Boom.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Beautiful. Nice. Boom.
Relax.
Kafka goes. Alright, I'm pretty sure we win next round. We just have to survive this. We do this.
Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Nice. Alright. Let's give everyone a heal.
There we go.
Final play coming down from above.
Okay. Okay, it's most important that Kafka lives, so I'm gonna waste the skill point and let Black Swan take the... Yeah, take the loss here.
to know this time? Here, all yours.
Yeah, okay. She got max score at
Stand
least.
still.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it with Kafka. So that's just gonna be Black Swan and Hua Hua. Nice!
Do we have to fight?
Of course.
Alright, let's go. Oh, we got max score again. That's nice. There we go.
The dice are cast.
Oh. Bye. Oh, that damage!
Your eyes.
Oh boy, chat, this is the story version too. I don't even want to know what the MOC version of this fight's gonna look like. Yeah, there we go.
Good times never last. Time to say bye.
Alright. Is this it?
Boom.
Oh. Alright, here we go, chat. Here we go. Victory. Good boss fight. Sucks if you have single target.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too?
Oh.
Why can't I feel that free?
Oh, Ventrain, I know. Whoa! Woo! Satellite cannon.
Always hide your ace with a straight face.
Oh.
I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last ship. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
Oh boy. Gates of Babylon!
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager,
Oh.
right?
All or nothing. Oh.
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Pentecost. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to.
Uh-huh.
They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes. Am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
Is that the
That is
red?
enough.
Oh.
Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end.
Oh. Oh.
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
Oh, that's a big hole. That might do a little collateral damage. Just a little. Well. Oh. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Oh. You're alive!
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. And see, have I succeeded?
This was the plan? She replied, I wanted to die. Huh.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
What? Oh, that's, so run, Kakava. You've reached your final end. Bid your farewells to in your final moments. Try your best to die without regrets. Oh.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want.
As for us,
Oh, damn.
we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
I didn't mean to skip! Literally, you guys set the tone for this! How do you make it where me continuously moving forward causes skip? I don't understand it!
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
It isn't. Loki. No, don't Loki me! It's not my fault!
Melody, is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of Ajax.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything.
Oh.
Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths. Even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
Oh. The actual penal colony.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility.
Huh?
The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out, but it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one. Unless...
Let me think. I don't get this. I don't get how the main character's identity ties into this. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's why he needed his grand death. Okay, so this would imply that Robin and Firefly aren't really dead. They may be on another dimension. They're at a higher plane, I guess. The deep sea.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier.
Okay, yeah.
And lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear their intent on covering their tracks.
Okay.
But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you.
Oh.
You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Uh-huh. You're not dead yet, Aventurine, sorry to say. But hey!
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this, and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Huh. Did they talk about ratio? Oh yeah, ratio. What do you rate? The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. The impossible is dormancy? Huh. I have to think about that.
Then I shall get going.
I suppose the impossible would be to not move forward. You have to keep going.
Mister,
Even into death.
you're leaving?
Oh.
You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day.
Yeah.
But not now.
He still has another gamble.
There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha, and to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it.
Oh.
Good luck.
Oh.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help.
Oh. Oh, no, no.
What do you say? One last time?
Oh.
Put our palms together?
Oh. Why doesn't he wear that? Outside cutscenes.
Are you going now?
He's so much better with the hat.
Yes.
And the glasses, too.
May the Mother Goddess
Aw.
thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed.
Oh.
Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
He walks off to death.
Farewell, Kakavasha.
Okay, so what happened with everybody else, though? With hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into the slumber of tonight, until the denouement of all coming morrows kisses me. I have then embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present. In every sinking night, by every daring gamble, no vision of morrow ever graced his dreams. His life knows not quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather tempests one after another, till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now, in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared.
Yep,
This only represents one outcome.
yep.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
Oh.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory.
Wait.
Then,
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Oh. Thereafter, in the cradle of slumberers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
I come for an audience.
Oh.
I come to fill wine.
Oh.
And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Okay, that's just like his speech. So she's activating her cornerstone. Oh, that's not good for Penacony. That's not good for the family, rather. So did he die or not? Yes and no. You try to open your eyes, but find only blackness before you. So yeah, what we just learned is basically confirmation that the dead, those who died didn't actually die by breaking the family's barrier. Death, quote unquote, that they experience, true death in the dreamscape, does not mean you die in real life. It means you are sent to a deeper part of the dreamscape. If I had to do a comparison, it's like going from the Hunter's Nightmare to the Fishing Hamlet in Bloodborne, for all my Souls peeps in the chat. So basically, Aventurine basically made a gamble, betting all or nothing, that he was going to be able to get to this deeper dreamscape if he could simulate a death to the extent that could break the family's barrier that they're using in order to keep anyone from truly dying, and they just rebound and wake up from their dream. That's the idea. So, with that in mind, I can only hazard a guess that he was probably assuming that either this was going to work or he was just going to straight up die. Now, granted, his gamble won, and he's now made it to the other side. Which, you know, now that I say that, that sounds a lot like the White Knight trailer. But the question now is he going to survive in whatever's beyond there? We don't know. So he might still die, for realsies. And we don't know what's the fate of Firefly or Robin or anyone. But so far, he's at least made it through the first barrier. His luck has held out. He hasn't been, he hasn't truly lost yet. Why does Acheron in the English dub have a different VA from the Raiden Shogun, even though JP dub and VA is still the same as Raiden Mason's Honkai Gakuen and Honkai Impact? I cannot speak to that, Mikazuki, because I am, for one, not familiar enough with Genshin to know anything about the voice actors and stuff. You'd probably want to have to talk to the dubbing company, because I'm sure there's some scheduling or something that went on there. But listen, I'm not Hoyo, I don't know. Anyway, So let's see, what were we? Try to open your eyes, but find only blackness before you. And whose POV is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds to a few minutes ago. Aventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. The indescribable force severs the power of preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist into a knot as your senses fail, with only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness, until a fire engulfs you in its embrace. So does that mean that we also got caught up in that blast and got sent to the deeper dreamscape? Huh. Huh. Yeah, I'm curious about that. Until fire engulfs you. I think someone saved me. Doesn't matter, I need to get out of here. Yes, I'm Kalis. Oh.
You're awake.
Oh!
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
Oh, have you? It's you. What have you done?
I didn't do anything but wait for you to wake up. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you. But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure.
Oh.
Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined.
Oh.
And it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script.
Huh.
Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains.
How exactly?
I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do.
Makes sense.
Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy.
Well, I mean...
So, there is only one method that I use.
I mean, you could consider that a special skill, you know, right? Oh!
This is to show you.
What?! No way!
All that I am.
Oh my god! Samus? What?! He's a she!
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
Oh my god! Oh, how did I not make the connection earlier? Ah! Of course! It's Sam, cause Samus! It's actually a girl in the suit! Oh! Oh, that doesn't explain everything. That makes sense of so many things now. With her entropy loss syndrome and stuff, because we never got a follow-up on that. Oh! Oh! Kayla's expression represents my expression, yeah. That's my expression too. She's alive! Waifu's alive! Cultist John, yeah. Alright.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan.
Oh.
I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Gallagher's the killer.
You The family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder?
How'd you do it, though?
Ridiculous.
Wait.
Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me.
Oh, he knows.
But no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage?
Oh, he did that.
Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
I see.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve.
Sheepe?
Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
I'm gonna assume that's Sheepe, but it's a little weird they're using that alias continuously throughout this quest.
Isn't that right, my brother?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise?
Wait, what?
You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker.
Oh no.
That odd scar. The mark of Wolsey.
Oh no.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer.
Wait.
These are all true traits. From all 52 loyal family members.
All the suspects!
When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, well, I guess we know where the localization flubbed on the recording and why they have to do an update for next patch. Wow! He's a minion of the Enigmata! Holy shit!
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you.
Uh-huh.
Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
You're connected to the suspects.
This proves that you and the Memory Zone Mean Death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question.
Uh-huh.
You devil. You wretched, despicable dog.
The devil in velvet.
Why did you kill her?
He's the devil in velvet. Oh my god. I thought it was Aventurine. Oh, he's got like velvet. Oh my god.
You know, in the thick of things,
Ah!
I'm blind to the grit in their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Yet they can always feel it scratch.
Oh.
Want the answer?
Oh, he's dead.
I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Whoa! 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 Ah, that's where you're gonna end it. Also, of course, that's the like they give. Stay tuned to find out what happens next in the upcoming installment. Holy shit. Ah! Oh, there's so much. Holy crap. Yep, she replied, I want to die. Didn't I have another one that I got recently? Where is it? To Icarus? No, that's... Oh, yeah, Sybil, what do you want? Yeah. She replied, I want to die. Well, Aventurine got what he wanted. He got memed on! Sunday got memed on. Don't worry, guys. As we learned, something unto death. You know, it might hurt for a little moment, but it's okay. You're not actually going to die. You're just going to go deeper into the dreamscape, where you might actually die. We don't know yet. Because no one's apparently returned from there alive so far. How bad could it be? Now you think about what you saw for half an hour? Oh yeah, that's so true. Like, oh god, there's so much to break down there. Xiaoji in 2.1 livestream. Gallagher's not suspicious. Yeah, what was it? He said in the livestream he compared it to, like, the ordinary villager in Mafia. Well, that was a lie. He lied as easily as he breathed. Well, we did the quest. That's more on there. Alright, so, gonna do more warps. We'll do that when Aventurine's banner drops. Complete a total of 9 recipe. Okay, so this is for the new event. So we'll do the new event next time, chat. Like I said, I don't want to keep this going for too long, but still, that's cool. Character selection. Shui! I haven't heard Shui's updated lines. I tried looking it up the other day, but it doesn't look like anyone's posted a video since the patch dropped to do the comparison. So I'm curious how the voice line updates are. Limited time rewards. Ah, it's all Nihility stuff. Okay, I'm hoping Sunday is gonna be a Nihility character, chat. I want him to be like Ice Nihility or something. Like, give us like a 5-star version of Pela or something. Because I would then have an excuse to be collecting all these. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm going to use them. I can't believe me as the Metroid guy didn't see Cultist Chen coming. Yeah, that's actually funny, isn't it, Xavier? Oh, your love for Metroid, and it just, the trope didn't stick out. But, oh my god, it makes so much sense in retrospect. Why her hand was acting weird when something unto death had her? Because she had the whole transformation device that she didn't want to use at that moment, because it would reveal her identity to us. And, like, her whole thing about entropy loss syndrome, well, how do you... And she talked about being in, like, an icy medical cabin. Sam, the mecha suit, is the icy medical cabin. Her entire life is her stuck inside that suit, never being able to feel or enjoy life as a normal girl. Yeah, and that also adds to it her entire thing with the entropy loss. Okay, so entropy loss, right? It's generally the idea of, like, you know, heat dissipating, leaving and stuff. Well, how do you counteract that? You have a mecha suit which generates fire and heat. So that's probably how she's been able to survive right now inside her suit. It's helped keeps her alive. But as we see with Sam, he loses she loses HP every time she does an attack during her boss battle. So I think it's probably slowly killing her anyway. It's just delaying her death. So, like, it just delays her disease from it causing her to, like, turn into, like, a frozen cripple. Like, oh my god, that's so tragic. Actually, wait, how's that work with the special scene we get when we go to Firefly's base? Like, is it still the same? Because now she's not actually dead. Or does the player not reckon... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I can go to Clocky. Okay. Clocky! I need some upgrades.
Such a peaceful spot.
Oh my god. So much. There's so much on my brain right now, chat. We'll look at that. Again, that'll be for next time. Oh, it's gonna annoy me so much because it's gonna be on my phone. I'm gonna constantly think it's something besides my messages. TikTok! Kalis, my best friend! The day I've been eagerly anticipating has finally arrived! Since your arrival in Dreamville, this place has completely changed! The clock credits you've contributed have brought energy and vitality to every resident! TikTok! I've realized something, my gray friend! I desired for the townspeople to acknowledge and recognize me, but now it seems it's not as significant as I once believed! After meeting you, I finally realized that cherishing my friends is the most important thing to do! Hipster Ball Knight and Brother Hanu, Miss Note and you, Kalis! Tick-tock! You all are my most cherished treasures! The most beloved inhabitants of Dreamville! Tick-tock! Thank you so much for your contributions! The next time you touch the statue, keep your eyes wide open and watch closely, because I have a tremendous surprise in store for you! Okay. White the ending, yeah, that was fucking amazing. This entire quest has been absolutely I'll say this, I think it's actually one of the better, I think it's one of the better story arcs I've played in a video game, at least in recent memory. I have to like really go back and think about some of the older games, but this is honestly peak storytelling. If I had one complaint, it's that the ratio of talking to gameplay is heavily skewed compared to past quests. There is so many back-to-back cutscenes compared to previous quests in this game. So it's just lots and lots and lots of sitting there listening to people talk. Now, it's really good dialogue that's going on there, and like it's really great story being told. But this is a video game, so that's again, I have to critique something, and that's what I'm going to critique. See you next time, my gray friend! Look at all the gold, chat! All the gold!
Off the list. Ride along, face buddy! Cheer up!
Uh-huh. So we can go up to 35, huh? Anything special? Nothing really, it's just typical stuff.
Ketchup! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Huh? Oh! Oh, Dreamville Adventure! Wait. Wait. And 424,000... When was the last time I stopped? Oh! I stopped at 20! Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. Because I was like, oh, it's only 5 more. Or something. No! It's a lot more than 5. Okay. Because I thought this was... Okay, I'm dumb. As a viewer, I'm fine with that. Smile. Yeah, of course. As a viewer, this is just watching a... this is just anime night for you. Also, bye, I am. Let's see. So we only have a little bit left there, but oh my god, chat, that was such a major windfall. And yay! Dreamville Adventure! That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, we hit over 6 million now! Oh! Well, I'm very close to getting my Aventurine stack, so... Well...
Really love Clocky.
Yeah, I'm sure. So we can get another... Okay, Track of Destiny isn't bad, neither is a self-modeling resin. Okay, now that I know, like, what the actual numbers are, because I forgot where we actually stopped last time, okay, it goes all the way to 35 now. That's pretty crazy. And we're almost maxed out, so we just have to do a few side quests and stuff, and we'll probably do it. Can we go through the theme park now? Yeah, I think it's available. I think it's available now. But, like, oh my god, like, there's so much to think about. So that's why Robin got drip marketed for next patch. She's alive. She is gonna be probably, or at least we should presume she's alive, right? So she's probably gonna get a story thing. Also, I'm gonna save this. I like the Fates Atlas thing they added with, Cat Among Pigeons. The Devil in Velvet. I can't believe Gallagher, oh my god. When that hit me, as soon as he said devil, I was like, oh! Oh, that's why it's called the Devil in Velvet. Because I thought it was referring to, like, Aventurine's clothes. Because he's such a rich kid and stuff, right? So it's like, oh, he's wearing, like, fancy, you know, velvet clothing or whatever. But no, it wasn't referring to the material. It was referring to the color. So it's, it refers to Gallagher's, velvet red, pants and outfit and stuff. And he's Enigmata. Which means everything he said is suspect now. That entire, spiel he gave about, you know, the watchmaker and himself and stuff. Oh my god, he said he was 13! I'm 13! With a capital T! 13 is death in tarot cards! Oh my god, that just hit me! He literally just told us I am death! Oh my fucking god, this is so good! But yeah, I'm loving the split storylines. I think they could have done a little bit more with Acheron's side. Again, it was very brief, honestly. This was mostly Aventurine's patch with some Topaz and Gallagher cameos. But like, oh my god. Gosh. Yep. The Harrowing nature of the dreams are constructed as an emanator of nihility. Yeah. Okay, so this is where, again, the trailers and stuff pretty much like made it obvious. But if you weren't covering the promotional material, I guess this would be a cool reveal that she is nihility. It ties into what Boot Hill said earlier about where was, I guess has to have been here, right? Yeah, something around here. We learned that Boot Hill says that she's an emanator which should not exist because IX is nihility. IX isn't gonna go out and actively bless people. It's a black hole that's like, man, existence is just pointless and sucks, man. It should all just, like, you know, I guess disappear or something. But I guess if you have a will that can resist... Why the hell are you here, Clocky? What's next, Loki? Next, I'm gonna just gush about the story as I think over everything we've revealed and try to figure out what's gonna happen. Because now Sunday is been brought to that world, presumably.
Boss, the actors are on strike again.
I don't know what's gonna go on with Sunday now, because Sunday is clearly highly motivated by Robin's death. And I don't know whether or not he knew about the Dreamscape stuff. If that's something... Because Acheron says it's like the family knew, but like how much did the family know? Like did the family actually know? That I don't know. Ironically, I don't know what the family know and how many of the family know because again, Sunday is supposed to be the leader of the family right now. Oh, there you are. Get back here, you piece of shit.
Does that hurt?
But like, is that actually the case? Oh, we're gonna go to fast speed now. Boss fight's over. Like, I'm actually kind of curious in figuring out what's Sunday's perspective on this. Did he legit think that Robin was dead this whole time? And he wasn't aware about the whole secrets about the deeper dreamscape? I'm really curious about that. Because he knows about the Watchmaker and stuff, but are they hiding things from him?
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Very curious.
Say bye to breathing.
What do you want to know?
This.
Stand still.
I'm gonna hold everyone.
Yeah. We're waiting until these two guys go. Good on you.
Good times. Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
There we go. It's like...
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
For sure, Kafka. But like, yeah, it was super good. And everything with Aventurine. Oh. We'll look at that another day. Again, Chad, I'm trying to avoid all these things that might put us on super huge tangents because, again, I want to finish this myself. Oh god, this truly is a maze. Are you yank?
Chirp, chirp! I've been discovered! I stuck all the way into the maze to steal the treasure and prove that my technique is unmatched in Dreamville. Chirp! I didn't even dare to fly so as not to attract the attention. Chirp! Wah! I failed myself. Young Master Gold was right. I still have lots of work to do. Chirp!
Balloons. Yep, balloons are a great item. But yeah, like, oh my god. Aventurine's story was just so good. Like, oh my god, he stole the show. He's the true main character of this patch. I cannot wait to pull for him. I need my arrogant little Zesterine. My zesty man. He's gonna be so good in the follow-up team, especially when we maximize him. The question, though, is if I can get his stats, get a good stat line on him. If there's a way for me to get to that other side, I don't know how to do it. What's this? Well, that works, so I guess we'll try that first. Oh, you know what? We should switch over to, no, not you. No, not you. Yeah, you. There we go. Let's switch over to follow-up team, so that way Topaz can help me find... What chests are we missing here? We're missing 7. This is the Grand Archive of this game. Yeah, it's a labyrinth for sure. What's this? Oh, hamster speed run. That's cool, I guess. Young Master Gold.
Chirp, tweet, tweet. Clocky and Haru both have their own films. It must be my turn next, right? Tweet, tweet. I'm so excited.
What films?
Tweet. Oh my, if it isn't the kind traveler that I met before, tweet. You're just in time. Welcome to the garden that holds all the joy and dreams of Dreamville. Clock Garden, tweet.
Origami bird takes a fancy bow, then twirls its round body and assumes what seems to be a bow.
Welcome, handsome gentlemen. Welcome to the garden that holds all the joy and dreams of Dreamville. Clock Garden, Tweet.
Clock Garden?
That's right. Every movie in Dreamville was shot right here, Tweet. Any movies about the residents of Dreamville are shown here, too. Your timing is perfect. My film is in development as we speak. As you are so interested, dear guest, why don't you lend a hand?
I've never all right, I'll be the director.
Not to worry, I have many assistants among the origami birds that are great at filmmaking. I've already come up with the script. It's just up to them to get shooting. Tweet. If you see other birds near Clock Garden, get them to return to the Great Tree. Don't worry, I won't skimp on the rewards either, Chuck.
Alright, another one. How much does this guy need? He needs 20. Oh, and it's another yeah, it's another reward for Final Victor. That's cool. I think this is how a burb talk. Yes, it's exactly how a burb talk. Have you never heard birds? Alright, let's see if Numby picks up anything while we're... But yeah, damn. So, okay, so the big thing... I'm interested in knowing what the IPC is going to do. Because like Aventurine says, there's no guarantee they'll still succeed. But it sounds like... Now, hear me out. It sounds like what happened was... Aventurine's plan was used not only to help set everything up so that way he could get the death and start proving the whole issue with the death and everything in the dreamscape. But more importantly, it was to try to get the IPC at the table. And the only way that they were going to be able to get the IPC to get their seat at the table was if they waited until Penacony was in absolute chaos and the family had no choice but to rely on the help of a powerful organization like the IPC who is in the area. So I'm curious whether Jade is gonna, like, we don't know what Jade's powers are, like what exactly she can do with her preservation cornerstone. So like is she gonna, like, warp an entire fleet into the Penacony Dream? Are they just gonna surround and blockade Penacony now and try to assert pressure? Because here's the thing. If, Sunday loses, no matter what. Because if or whoever's in charge of the family while Sunday's in La La Land, right? Because if they accept the IPC's help, then the IPC is going to be able to help rebuild Penacony from the ground up, and they're going to be able to start owning property and things. It doesn't matter if they take over the planet right away. They just have to slowly creep over and take over its capital until they own more of the planet than the family. That's all they have to do to insert their influence. They just need to get their foot in the door. So, like, everything is, like, working out exactly as the IPC wants. And if Jade and Topaz are able to assert the right pressure, then Aventurine's gamble pays off with dividends. God, the term Great Tree is ruined for me from Elden Ring lore discussions. At least not as much as how Bloodborne ruined the term the Great One for me. Yeah, Sheepei's called the Great One, and I keep thinking about Bloodborne's. I'm just waiting for Sheepei to become this Lovecraftian horror abomination. I mean, she has, like, the 3 faces and stuff, but that's more like a Hindu god, right? So it's not the craziest thing. But I'm just waiting for it to become, like, this truly monstrous, like, eldritch entity. Representing, like, the combination of all these different people. Invite a friend. We're not inviting a friend right now. I don't think we can... Okay, so there's still that. There's still that. Alright, let's go here for a sec. Sup? Hey, Shy Knight. Yeah, so... I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm super curious where the IPC storyline's gonna go now. Also, I guess Aventurine must have given a piece of his broken cornerstone to Topaz if she notes that the light's gone from it. I wonder if that's just because he's gone to the deeper dream, so it can no longer detect his will, or if it's because he actually did die at that point. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Again, we're not talking to anybody today. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's gonna take you guys a little while to fix that. Just a hunch. Oh my god, a Topaz, you're someone with taste. Well, thank you. I love my top ass. Let's see. Numby hasn't detected anything, though, so... Maybe over here? Ah, there it is. Numby, you should have detected that earlier.
Hard work pays off.
Yep. Gosh. Yeah, that main story was so good. I just don't know. Oh, more lore! More lore! Wait, did we finally pick up that lore stuff from the main quest, by the way? I was a little sad when I checked it wasn't in here. No. Where's Robin's letter? That would be a good way to know if we collect them. No, I don't see it here. Is it any of the unlocked ones? No, it isn't. Damn, they really don't add that? Gosh, I guess I have to go back in the live stream if I ever want to check the details on that. Did you get Acheron, or are you saving? Yeah, I'm saving for Aventurine, especially after this quest. I liked him before. I absolutely adore him now. He's easily one of the best characters in the game at this point for me. So yeah, I'm skipping Acheron for sure at this point. I already got Kafka, so I didn't need another lightning DPS. I'm already simping hard enough for Kafka. What else do we... Yeah, okay, it's just the messages. You know what? Chat, I can't stand this. I'm gonna look at... Oh my god, I have to actually read them manually. No! Alright, shooting money at the peasants. There we go. No! Who are you?
Greetings, I am Elvira, a loyal fan of the Clocky cartoon series and also a volunteer here. As you can see, there are many aspects of Clock Studios' theme park that aren't up to the task yet, mainly because we are severely lacking manpower. Of course, we're working for improving that. In any case, you're welcome to look around. Theme parks only get more prosperous with crowds.
Well, I want to get out of here.
Goodbye, and I hope you have fun here. No, you know,
I was just wanting to yank the bird, okay? Do you have Ron May? Because she goes hard with Kafka? No, I do not care enough for Ron May to pull her. There we go.
Hello! Welcome to the most popular place in Dreamville, Clockland! Chirp!
Why do you drag out your sentences like that?
Young Master Gold says that speaking this way makes you sound impressive. Chirp! Goodbye, dear guest. I just report back on my work. Chirp!
Loki's tasting characters is certainly something. I know, it's amazing, right? You know, we'll do this while we're here.
Tick-tock! What are you ticking looking at, you ticking-tock? Don't ticking stare at me or I'll tick your talking!
Oh, wow. Here we go. How's that not connected? There we go. I guess it has to be the dotted line down, I guess. Alright, so, there we go. Yeah, I'm aware of what Acheron's kit does, don't worry. I don't care. I don't care if she's the most broken character in the game, I would never have to roll for another character again. I only get the characters I want.
Tick-tock! Oh my! I can't believe I said so many bad words!
Yeah, you said ticking and talking, you potty mouth.
Sorry, I'll never speak like that again! I really am a ticking talk!
Ooh, free stuff.
There we go. More lore! Oh, there's this too, huh?
Hello, my dear friend! Stick around, because the most mind-blowing magic show in this Amber era is about to start!
Oh god, no.
You might have noticed the incredible maze behind me. No one will ever find their way out of it. And now the show is about to begin. Sit tight and join in. Get ready for a thrilling adventure. When the last 3 puzzle pieces fall into place, I'll reshape the maze and the magician's secret treasure will be revealed to you.
Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy. That's fair. Play how you want. Yep. I mean, this game is not so hard that you need to have the top of the line, like, most broken of broken top tier characters anyway, honestly. Like, my biggest struggle was the most recent Pure Fiction, and as I showed at the beginning of the stream, I was able to beat it. I see. Oh. I see. I have to investigate that wall in order. That's why they want you to investigate it. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Alright, so, okay, we've explored everything else except the stuff here, then. Of course. I thought I could cheat it, chat. It doesn't work that way. Akron does look badass, though. Yeah, she definitely looks good. It's just, personally, she's just not my cup of tea. I get why people would pull for her, why they'd be like her favorite, she's like their favorite character they've ever seen or whatever. I much prefer Aventurine. He's more up my alley. I prefer Topaz. She's up my alley. I prefer Kafka or Black Swan. They're up my alley. It's not like I'm against pulling for characters that I want less. The problem is Penacony has characters where I want them all, so I have to be very picky, which is what I'm going to get. Like now, I'm going to say this right now, chat. I am 100% pulling for Sam. I don't know when Sam is coming out, but I am getting her after this quest. I agree, but I do think you need to pull 2 5-star healers or shielders. I wouldn't say so because I've been beating MOC with my Mono Quantum team running Lynx. So, no, I don't think that's necessarily the case. I have grabbed Japard recently, and Japard is definitely a really good pull, but he's like gacha, right? So he's like random. Not every account's gonna have a Japard. Huahua is definitely, though, very good. I will acknowledge that. It's definitely better than working on Natasha. And I would love to get Gallagher. I'm probably gonna pull him from the event here. Because as much as I want Shui, Shui's probably going to be showing up soon, in the banners. I'm assuming Fu Xuan is going to be, dropped on her rerun next patch. Because it's just about that time. I feel like it's going to be Topaz and Fu Xuan's time to shine, because we just got Jing Liu and, well, we're getting Jing Liu, and we just got Luocha, so... I think that next time it's going to be Topaz and Fu Xuan. I could see potentially Gallagher coming back really soon if they really want to. But I think that Shui is 100% coming soon, so I think I prefer to try to pick up a Gallagher, and then I'll try to slowly get my Shui whenever she's on banners and stuff. Because I really don't want to play her unless she has Eidolons as a DPS character. Personally, I would like Black Swan more than Akron. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I much prefer Black Swan over Akron if I had to pull, right? And plus Black Swan ended up like really synergizing with Kafka, so it worked out great. But yeah, like I'm pretty happy with my dot team. The only thing that can make this better is if Constance comes out, and Constance turns out to be a Fire Nihility dot unit to replace Gwenhyphen, then I'll have Lil Gwei get retired and put her on the bench. But until then, what do I need? I want Aventurine. That'll take where Clara is now. I'd probably put Aventurine next to where Silverwolf is and put Silverwolf on the far side. Mono Quantum, only thing I'd want to change is probably get Fu Xuan and replace it with Lynx. But again, that's going to depend on when Sam comes. Like, if Sam comes out in 2.3... I might have to skip Fu Xuan, because unless I get Fu Xuan, like, super duper early and don't use up a lot of resources, I'm gonna want to save to get Sam. Also, Jade is now a character, and oh my god, depending on what Jade's playstyle and stuff is gonna be like, I might want to get Jade. Retiring Gwenhyphen, shake my head. Yeah, I know, it's gonna be very sad the day I have to get rid of Lil Gwei. I really don't want to do it, chat. I really don't want to do it. Yeah, this'll do. Good. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there. So far, nothing too crazy in terms of chests. Looks like we got most of them with Venturine. Oh, whoops. Wait, who the hell? Soon he'll be getting rid of Kafka. That's never happening.
Can I have fun this
That
time?
is never gonna happen as long as I live. Yeah.
Time for a fun.
Easy, Numby.
Now I'm gonna use my ults. Not worth it. Damn, unlucky. Lost the 60%.
Target threat index lowered.
Sure,
Eliminating threat.
Do this, my under-leveled Clara.
Time for a fun.
There we go.
Answer me.
Beautiful.
Freedom.
Not gonna get rid of Huahua. I could actually see Huahua getting benched in the future from my dot team specifically. If there ever was a preservation unit that would be able to fulfill a good role for dots besides Japard, or better than Japard, I should say, Then I could see Ho Ho getting retired. Yeah, but it's really hard because Ho Ho is a really good healer. But like, yeah, I could see circumstances where there could be a healer I really like for Dot specifically that I want to put on. But yeah, I think Ho Ho is still a good general healer I could slap onto any team and that she'd get some decent value. So we just have to see what teams I want to create in the future. Like right now, my focus is follow-up, getting a Misha hypercarry team done in the future. I don't know if it's going to be this one specifically or something else, but I really want to build Misha in the future and start team building around him. Obviously, my Mono Quantum Qingque, and my Dot team. Those are like the major ones I care about. I also, when Sam comes out, I want, because he's going to be, or she, I should say, she's going to be Fire Destruction from what I understand, so I want to have Gallagher take Hua Hua's spot here, and then Topaz get replaced by Sam, and then I'll have a Mono Fire team for whenever I want to pull that out. I'm building Clara, so I want to figure out a good team for Clara, too, in the future, because I do like what she can do with follow-ups. I want to kind of figure out what's a really good team with her. I'd probably want to pair her with Aventurine, honestly. Kafka is just future-proof. I don't see any character doing what she does, and even if she does, why summon when you already have Kafka? Well, here's the thing. Let's say that there was literally a character who strictly power-creeped Kafka. Like, she did everything Kafka does, but with more numbers. Okay. Then just use Kafka with her. Or him. Or whoever the character is, right? Like, just use Kafka, too. Like, they can synergize with each other. It's 2 dot units, which proc each other's dots, making backloaded damage, front-loaded damage. Like, it is impossible to make Kafka not good on a dot team. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's impossible. Plus, I don't think they're going to do that because based on how Acheron was designed, it's very clear that they're trying to make... Like, yes, you can run Kafka and Black Swan with Acheron, but it's very obvious that Acheron is designed with future 5-star Nihility debuffers in mind, and not dot units. It's clear that Dot's going in its own direction, and Acheron's going to want different teammates for her ideal teams. Like, it's going to be different comps, basically, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with Hoyoverse creating tons of different characters, so that way it's never going to be a situation where we're feeling like, oh, I should never use this team anymore because they got power crept by this one unit or something, right? Like, they're completely different play styles, and they serve different niches. Well, since we're here, you know, chat, like, while I'm here, I mean, I gotta get my dopamine rush for the day, I mean, like, come on, like... A fun team with Acheron is her Pela and Swan, all the defense shred. Yeah, like, I'm sure Black Swan and Kafka both work, but it's very obvious they're not the, they're not, like, you know, maximum. Like, I think probably Acheron's best team would be Silverwolf and Pela. They fulfill the defense shredding needs and maximizing the amount. Also, wait, no, I should say, Pela, Silverwolf, and probably Gallagher or Aventurine, I imagine. I say Aventurine because you can run, that one light cone. It's probably the one I'm gonna run on Aventurine myself, honestly. Where is it? Oh, I never had a copy of this. Cool. It's crazy to me we're getting another copy of this. I'm actually hopeful we don't get another copy of Gallagher's, because then all the copies I bought are gonna feel weird. I cannot wait to pick Gallagher and then start building him. But let's see. Where is it? Where's that preservation light cone? That's why they added this. Oh my god. They gotta fix that glitch, where if you're not already on the type that you signal to, it doesn't move it. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, this one, Trend to the Universal Market. This one's really good, I think, for any preservation unit in an Acheron team. Acheron best team is her, Pela, Sparkle, and a preservation character to make use of Trend. Yeah, Trend definitely seems like really good. I'm not sure about Sparkle, though. I still think okay, Sparkle for sure if you have, like, E2 Acheron, because her Eidolons, like, completely remove any need of anything else. Do I want to talk to the Lordly Trash Can right now? I don't know. Nice. But yeah, I don't know, chat, like, after beating that main quest, I'm just like, damn, and now we have to wait, like, what, like, how long until Acheron's banner is done? About 2 weeks, plus I guess another 3 weeks for Aventurine's banner to go through, and then we'll finally get the next story quest. Like, that's gonna be a long wait. Like, oh boy. Let's see. We could go somewhere else too, but is that here or somewhere else though? Okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna open this up, chat, just because it's so annoying. I don't want to have to worry about this in the future.
These walls are seriously strong. It would probably take a dozen heroes to break through them. What seems impenetrable always cracks from within. Look from above and you might find the puzzle that opens the path.
Oh, you have to do it from the other side. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? They're expecting you to do it with the puzzle, huh? Damn. I have no idea how this game system works, by the way. I mean, it's a turn-based RPG, IM, so it's very similar to Trails in that respect, so... And it's a live service game, so regular updates are to be expected. Okay, so let's try to make this work. Reset. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Wait. Am I crazy, chat? Yeah, there it is. I see it now. I see it. There we go. I was like, there's clearly... I remember seeing something. There's a third one around here. Yeah, there it is. Secret party. Oh, cool. Really? That's all? More purples? Well, I'm not dealing with that. Oh, wait. But I am dealing with that. I mean, I'm already bad at stat management in JRPG, so this stuff looks very confusing. It really isn't. This game is probably simpler than most JRPGs as far as stat is concerned. It's basically just level up your units to max, then level up their skill abilities to max, and then level up their, get them good relics and level up their relics to max. It's really not hard. Oh. Sorry.
This is wrong! It's wrong, Chirp! This is not the right route! The right route is that way! This is a dead end! Don't go the wrong way again, Chirp!
That's it? That's it? You just told me it's the wrong way? That's the big reveal? I guess we do this here? Have you played Pokemon? Yeah, some of the older titles way back when. You know, like Red, Blue, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Gold, Silver. None past Emerald, I don't remember though. Well, I guess I also played some of the GameCube games too, so I should count those, right? Some of the old ones like Gale of Darkness, Pokemon X. Wait, what was the other? Was it Pokemon XD or was that Gale of Darkness too? I actually don't remember. Okay, yeah, I know where we're going now. Yeah, Octopath, technically speaking, is a harder game to understand than HSR. Yeah, for sure. Like, HSR is very streamlined. It's very clear. To be fair, from what I was seeing when I was just checking out guides and stuff, I've seen some people come up with some weird-ass comps just for casual play and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, okay, these people are not tryhards, that's for sure. I don't consider myself that hardcore at this game. But I'm just like, oh my god, I don't think they know the basics to team building. But whatever. If that's how Hoya wants to cater to the story experience, I won't complain. As long as I get my tougher MOC/pure fiction content, I don't care. I was able to give a character in Trails a build that gave them 7 turns in a row. Yep, that sounds about right. You should see my first Elden Ring build then, Loki. Oh, Xavier. Xavier, you saying that actually scares me. Especially Octopath 2. I never actually got into Octopath 2. I never got to finish Octopath 1. I just saw it played a little bit of it. It looks so good, though. Like, I really have to give credit to Square. You know, I complain about a lot of Square games, but, like, when they keep on pushing out new and creative ideas. So they're not dead creatively, that's for sure. These walls are seriously strong. It would probably take a dozen... Okay, yeah, so it's the same thing as before. We have to go to the puzzle. And our puzzle man is right here. Should play Octopath 2 demo, it's really good. Oh, cool. I'll have to think about the recommendation then. I had an arcane scaling blood-infused broadsword as a strength faith build. My build actually had really spread out stats, but I mostly had them in these two. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. I was like, what, did you, like, level up everything evenly? Oh, no. Now, listen, I usually play in FromSoft games pretty broad builds, right? Like, I'm the Pyromancer, but that's because usually the builds, when I play them, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be a spellcasting knight or something. It's because I can get away with it because of how the game mechanics let you work, right? Like, Pyromancer, you didn't have to worry about a lot of stats in Dark Souls 1. And in Dark Souls 3, it's so easy to level up your characters that it's really easy to get the stats needed to play that stuff, right? The hybrids. But, yeah. God, in Elden Ring, though? Oh, God, that must have been a nightmare for late game. Wait, what? I feel like quarters are very glitchy. They're very finicky. No. There we go. Alright, chat, I think I've gotten out of my system. Like, the excitement is starting to die down. Seek out a whole new maze! I've hidden all my treasures there! It feels like you're hearing the magician's whisper, eager for praise and applause. Oh my god, and there's new stuff there. Okay, well, let's go down there. Is that it? I wanted to give him some advice on his show, but you were too busy searching for his treasure chest, so forget it. Well, I used spirit ashes during my first playthrough, so too bad, haha. I see, use the noob items. You use those gosh darn spirit ashes! You scrub! Don't ever talk to me again, Xavier. I don't ever want to see you. Nah, but that makes sense. You used the spirit ashes to supplement for the bad build. And this is why I don't talk actual, this is why you will never hear me talk about the difficulty in these games. For Elden Ring specifically. Just not worth it. Pac-Man! God, I love this game, chat. I just want to use the new fancy system, Loki. Uh-huh, a likely story. You know what JRPG is confusing to play Saga? I'm not familiar with it, but I think you're the second person to mention it to me now. It's definitely a you balance yourself kind of game. Yeah, for sure. It's one of those games where it's like, listen, it's only going to be as hard as you make it, because damn hell the developers didn't try to make it that hard. That's the coward's way out. You know what mode I play? Elden Ring in No Future mode, where everything kills you one hit. Yeah! That's the type of Elden Ring I want to play! Everything murders me. Unironically, I've told people this before, but, I would much prefer an enemy who dies in one hit, but has a super complex moveset with lots of tells and reads where you really have to kind of like get into the flow and dodge all their stuff to find that one opening to hit them, than a boss where it's like, okay, it's really easy to dodge, they're super slow, but they're really big and they hit really hard. Like, those dragon bosses, I hate them. Just end me. They really want to watch that Hanu movie. Black Dice Spirit Ashes carries the whole endgame. No. What carries the whole endgame is that stupid slime, the silver tier. Mimic tier. That's what it's called. That thing carries the whole game for players. As soon as you get the Mimic tier, it's like, fuck, just have two of me, man. Huh. Well, chat, I did all the casual stuff that I can. Ooh. How the hell do I get over there? You, buddy. Once again. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I know how to get that. The game becomes a joke, yeah. Again, this is again why I say I can't talk about. This is why I don't talk about balance in Elden Ring, and I just meme a lot by just using Comet Azure. Like, it's just not worth it. There we go. Anti-balloon! Yeah, those filthy, stinking balloons! Black Knife is actually arguably better, does percentage damage from the Destined Death. Oh, that's actually a very cool detail to know.
Guess even in dreams there's...
Alright, so let's see. Let's see now. Yep, that covers pretty much everything we want, chat. So I'm just gonna go quickly check Do Light Pavilion. See if I can pick up the stuff that I wanted before. Spirit Ashes fan versus average common Azura Joyer. Yeah. Both. Oh, what's this? Oh, Bloodhound Family Teachings. Yeah, Nightingale. That's what I thought. Okay. Oak. Yeah, Oak Family Teachings. Uh-huh. This will be Alfalfa. Yeah. Oh, no, Huh? Alpha. Whoop, somebody made a mistake! Somebody mixed up the items! Oh, it's a FromSoft goof. Oh, that's funny. They had me going there. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty predictable. Then they mixed them up for the last two. Whoopsie. Bit, I swear, I don't do Spirit Ash anymore, Loki. It was only for the first playthrough. Yeah, sure. Listen, I've said it before, chat. I do not approve of Spirit Ashes. I don't think they should exist in these games. I think that they are terrible. Just overall, it's just, I hate them. Just reflexively. But you know what? They exist. They happen. I'm not going to blame players for using what the game gives you and what it's balanced around. Quote-unquote balanced around. Alright, I'm not seeing... You once heard the young artist on the Xianzhou say that her family used to eat at a giant round table of this... Oh my god, Guinevere! Is that true? Is that true, Guinevere? Do you and your family, your big giant family, all your brothers and sisters, like Lancelot, do they all eat at a giant round table? Is that how it is, my girl? Oh god. I swear I love this game so much, chat. You once heard unlike a long table, round tables have no sense of priority or opposition. It's very likely that they're an Aeonic candidate for the Path of Harmony. Oh, the Eon of Equilibrium would still have to bow twice upon seeing it. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, so Eon of Equilibrium, the Xianzhou. Uh-huh. Okay. Seems like that's it.
Is there anything you need?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything booked, so maybe if we talk to some of these NPCs, we can get the missing stuff, but if not, I'm just gonna have to accept that I'll have to go back in the live stream whenever I want to reference what Robin and Sunday and people were looking at. Is this the round table hold? I guess it is. Alright, chat. So as I was saying, I think we're gonna stop it here. I'm down for my high. The main story quest was really good. I hope you guys enjoyed it too immensely. Again, for those of you that are new, I do recommend checking the full playlist for the full story stuff. Or hey, you know, you can play the game yourself so that way any of this shit makes sense. This is the stage where you and that gambler put on a petrifying collaborative show. He wagered everything in that gamble, yet appeared indifferent to the idea of winning. Just why did he do it? He wanted to cause a death and thus create an opening for the IPC. I can't say. He only wished for his own destruction. Acheron, emanator of nihility, granted his long-cherished wish. His life was destined to be divorced from the concept of peace, but cruel fate still commanded him to live, and for him to use his innate good luck to kill every one of his family members with his own hands. Now he finally has a chance to be free from it all. Oh, that's a depressing way to put it. Alright, chat. Yeah, this has been great, yeah, so... Again, in the future, we're going to do the new event, and then we are going to start just doing side quests again like we did last time, and maybe even sit down and do some actual, like, lore reading, depending on how much we get through. We'll just have to see. I still need more stuff for this one. We still have stuff here. Nobody's in the big dream. You heard a dream chaser had visited here. He tried to win it all, but lost everything instead. Countless dream chasers gamble their future for the dream, not knowing that the dream itself is the biggest dealer here. If you knew the bet was a guaranteed loss, would you bet everything like how that emissary did? Losing money isn't always a real loss. Only the mad ones would do that. Losing money isn't always a real loss. Winning and losing are no fun in themselves. I don't know if I'd agree with that statement, but it depends on what they mean by it, so we'll go with the second one. You think the risk would equal the benefits. You have a fascinating way of thinking. If you were a worker in the International Peace Corporation instead of a nameless, then that sharp instinct would surely take you places. You bet. My king. My king. He belongs on his pedestal. There we go. And we have more stuff to get here. Gotcha. And then this. It was very fun. I'm very glad to hear that. The stars drift across the dream's artificial sky. They say that great souls will eventually become stars in the sky that guide the way for those on the ground below. The stars in Penacony are woven by countless dream chasers. What will you ponder when you raise your head? They are simply opportunists who leaped at money and fame. Huh. Huh. They too walk the path of the Trailblaze. Indeed, the meaning of Trailblaze is far more profound than it initially appears, creating a beautiful dream from scratch, bringing Penacony from abject poverty to unparalleled prosperity, and finally fading into the stars. They are bona fide and nameless. Oh my god, there is so much. Oh my god. Also, Gopher Wood. The shade of all his trees covers all. Huh. I'm assuming he's Nightingale based on what we see. Leslie Dean. Curious if we're ever going to see these folks. Is this, what is this, Odie Alfalfa? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Odie Alpha, that's old Odie. This is Ideen. Maven Ellis. I'm actually kind of curious to meet her. And then, of course, the star of the show, Robin. And then, of course, we have all of these. Oh, cool. The table's actually in front of these. That's neat. All right. Yeah. Wait, what are the teachings? I actually want to look at those real quickly, chat. Make more friends because friends are money. Yep. Every thin branch is the building material of dreams. Only let your enemies hear a howl. Weave beautiful dreams with music and dance. Hearing together, seeing together, speaking together, walking together. Well, all right. We got some jade from that, so I still have to complete these. We'll do that in the future, and then we'll have to wait till next patch to keep getting even more. But that's how it be. Nice, more jade. And we have a few more upgrades we can get. But yeah, all right, chat. I'm gonna end it here. Again, I want to thank you all for joining me on this. This was a great main quest. This was a really fun stream. I'm gonna have to think on like everything that's happened, because like now that we've gotten 2 patches in, I think we've gotten a lot of information that there's a lot to think about. I want to think now back on like what Gallagher said. How much can we trust what he said was real? Who is Mikhail, sorry, I should say. Is he really the watchmaker and stuff? Like what's going on there? How did the Nameless tie into all this? There's so much to think about. So that'll be for next time. So until then, later.